Hello guys, what is going on? I am Mod Master, and today I have a gameplay for you on Overflow. The game type is Kill Confirmed, and as you guys can tell by the title, it is a no perk, no attachment for the most part anyways. A nuclear, but is probably the closest nuclear, I want to say ever, but I'm not positive. This gameplay just pretty much just completely blows my mind on how close the nuclear is. If I would have died, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna ruin it. It just blows my mind about how close it is. And one more thing, a lot of other YouTubers, they cut out the beginning of the gameplays or whatever because they just want to show the nuclear. But I don't think I want to do that. Just to show you guys that I'm not, I don't know, hacking, because for some reason some guy commented on my last video, the 70 plus. That wasn't even a commentary. He said I was cheating or something, which actually made my day. So thank you. Forget what your name was, but you made my day because you said I was cheating. Thank you. But anyways, as you guys can probably tell, I wasn't really using no perks, no attachments just to say I was better than anybody else who got a nuclear using the PDW suppressed or anything like that. I was actually going for diamond SMGs and pretty much just running the gun with no perks or no attachments. And also, one other thing you guys can tell that I'm not really going for the nuclear. Yes, I am running UAV and counter UAV, but I'm not running orbital VSAT. I'm actually running care package. That was because I wasn't a really high level, but also because I was just kind of screwing around, having fun with my friend. And so, as you guys can tell, I've already died quite a bit in the gameplay, but I believe that actually is good to show a gameplay where you die a couple times. Not to make it show that was an epic fail, the dolphin died, but not to show that it's possible for you to die, but also to show that it shows that you're not really running full team, you're not doing anything insane. Also, I'm sorry, that was terrible. But in this right here, I just epically failed on shooting my teammate. But I believe I start my nuclear streak right here, but actually I was just kind of screwing around with my friend right there, like I said before. I actually trapped that kid in the corner for a little bit. But right here, I believe I start my nuclear streak. If not, I die one more time. But I hold back this part of the map, this construction side, for almost like half of the game. And it's insane because, I'll be honest, I probably shouldn't have gotten nuclear. These kids just are so bad. It just blows my mind how I can get into players one game with such insane players like level 8, like, yeah, 80s, not Modern Warfare 3, level 55s, Prestige Masters, just people that are so good, and then next game I'll get into people like this who can't even figure out how to run or shoot. It just blows my mind. Like Black Ops 2, like, whatever happened to the skilled matchmaking that they were supposed to do? I mean, I guess that happens in League play, but they should. I'm glad they didn't do it in public matches, because it kind of ruins the fun. But actually, right here, I believe I started my nuclear streak right here, and I'm just calling in counter UAVs, throwing like 4 care packages. I'm actually not even caring about the care packages, mostly because they weren't even anything that I wanted, and it was just for fun. Right there, I go merciless, and I'm not even focused about going for the nuclear. I'm just kind of screwing around. And my friend said he wanted the care package, so I just kind of left it there instead of taking it. And there I called in the UAV, and I was actually running low on ammo. Like I said, I'm not running any perks or attachments, but since it's not a full no attachment nuclear, because I wasn't using the same gun the entire time, I had to pick up like 3 other guns, I believe. It was the AN-94, the Vector, as you guys just saw, and then the FAL, because with no perks, I can't run Scavenger or anything like that. That would actually give me an advantage to get all the ammo for the MSMC, sorry. So, right there I probably should have died. But also, since I can't run Scavenger, I can't use the MSMC the whole game. So I believe halfway, right here, before I even got the Ruthless, which is halfway to a nuclear, I had to pick up another gun. So this is pretty much a 4-gun nuclear, which is pretty insane. I believe JNasty 720 actually got one of these gameplays with no perks, which is awesome. He's actually an insane player. So you guys should go look up him on YouTube. And if you guys know what Twitch is, twitch.tv, it's a live streaming site. It's insane. Just go check it out. And another thing that I was gonna say about Twitch in this gameplay is that I actually I was about to live stream this, which is actually a bad idea for the software that I'm running right now. It won't let me save the gameplay in 1080p as I'm live streaming in 1080p, which actually doesn't really happen. It's still 1080p, but it's all like dismembered and it's all like pixelated and stuff because I'm not partnered on Twitch or YouTube. But I'm still the best part about YouTube, you can put any quality you can I believe actually use thumbnails, which I'm gonna make my own thumbnail even though I'm only at 20 subscribers, but hopefully you guys can get me partnered on YouTube. So friendly rating reminder, hit that like button, subscribe if you actually like the gameplay. And just one tip that I could ever give any player who wants to go for a nuclear: you can't play the best players. I mean, you can, but it's so hard to actually do this with good players. If they're, like I said, one tip: play with bad players. Because as you guys can see, I'm pretty much almost spawn trapping them. There's the Relentless, and there's I swear I'm using my care package as bait right here. Because I'm just picking off triples and everything. They're just rushing right here. And you guys can see there's still a care package that's like sitting in the block or whatever you guys want to call it that I just threw right there, and I wasn't even too focused on throwing any of those. And right here, this guy actually penetrates the spawn, or our spawn, which actually flipped, I believe, and he just ran right past me. Like I said, I should have died so many times, and you guys can tell actually this is my first nuclear because when it popped up and I went brutal, it also popped up with the challenge, like going brutal, because you also get that the small emblem for your emblem, I guess you could say. So it's like the death die or whatever. Sorry, I'm so off topic here. This is probably one of the worst commentaries ever. But right here, I pretty much rushed spawn because I realized that the point right now is actually at 91. Like I said, one of the closest nuclears, and I just went brutal. So I believe that's 27. And they're at 92 points. And there's 28, or no, yeah, 28. And then I rush here and it's still 96. And I start flipping out and then it hits 97. Actually, it's probably 29. Look at that, 99 points. I'm so glad he killed my teammate because I just got the nuclear right at the end of the gameplay. So, the closest nuclear got the nuclear at final kill cam, and hope you guys enjoyed.